What is up, guys? Bringing you this video, some things that I think should be added to Arc Raiders. This is going to be just 5 things that I think should be added that I think would enhance the quality of the game. Also, just make it even more fun to play. It's already an amazing game. None of this is meant to be a complaint. This is just meant to be things that I just think would enhance the overall playability of the game. So, without further ado, let's jump into it. Number 1 is when you're in the game and you go down, you should be able to access the map and or your inventory. Maybe it's something they specifically don't want you to be able to do to access inventory because you could scrap things before people finish you, or I don't know. But I think it'd be cool because sometimes things automatically get put into my safe pocket that I didn't realize got put there instead of something else, or drop something for your teammates. If you have a defibrillator and somebody wants to res you, I just think it would be really nice to be able to do those things and access the map to see where the closest extract might be, or ping things for your teammates, whatever it may be. Because sometimes I'm playing with a new player, a friend of mine who never played before, and I want to ping on the map where they need to go or what they need to do. It would just be really beneficial, and I think would enhance the overall experience when you're in the game. Next, this is, again, not a complaint in any way, shape, or form, but it'd be so cool to see some new weapons added. Specifically, I'd love to see a bow. I've seen people talking about this, a bow where based on the things you can craft different arrow types, explosive, fire, whatever it may be. I just think it'd be super awesome to see that. But overall, new weapons would just be really cool, especially free loadout guns, like those early on guns. There is a decent number of them, but so many of them I just don't see as viable. Like, they're terrible. I think the Stitcher against Arc is terrible. You have to upgrade it and or get attachments on it for it to be usable, which then you're just playing the game anyway. Like, advancing the game, and then free loadouts aren't necessarily worth it. I know a lot of people think free loadouts might be a little bit OP in general. Like, they think that free loadouts shouldn't have the benefits that it has, or there should be a limited number of free loadouts. That's a different thing. I'm not sure if I have an opinion on yet, but new weapons would just be really, really cool. Like the hairpin is just garbage. I mean, it would just be awesome. I think there's higher tier guns that are really great, but I just think that new weapons and things, it would keep it really fresh and just add some diversity into the game. Next, I think I've seen a lot of people talk about this, but I completely agree with it and wanted to add it on the list, is an interactive hub, a place where you run into other players, like a social hub, like what Destiny has, right? Things of that nature that would be really, really cool just to have, and the traders, the whatever you call it, I think it's just the traders, where they have the mission stuff. If they were actual people at a destination that you ran up to and got your missions or did things with, like in Destiny, it would just be a really cool thing to be able to run around Speranza and have that interactiveness with it. Within that, having your own room and the room decorations and things, and you can go into your room, play the records that you find, cassette tapes that you find, things like that would just be an awesome addition to the game and super interactive. To kind of go off of that, I think there should also be a player market. This is very much Tarkov-esque, where I think that I should be able to take things of my own and put them on the market, and the values change what people are willing to trade or pay for these things on a market, where it also adds a beautiful trade system where you're not just adding people drop in together, you drop something, they drop something, but if they don't drop it, then you're running into scams and people like that. I just think it'd be really cool if they added something that allowed a player market where trades were actually viable, or protected, secure. It would just add a dynamic to the game where you could try to get things if you grind for other stuff, because some of the loot drops, blueprint drops, weapon drops, stuff like that is RNG, which it's supposed to be, but it'd be cool, like save up 1 million seeds and trade that on the market for something, I don't know, and have the market change over time. I just think it'd be such a cool addition to the game. And last but not least, in my own idea, I haven't seen anybody talk about this anyway, maybe people have, but I just haven't seen it, but is a companion app on your phone. I would like to see this where you can access the map on your phone, where you have your list of quests, but also be able to manage your inventory on your phone, add things to the expedition, have the countdowns on there, the raider decks on there, customization on there. So that way there's times where you're not able to get to your system, you're PC, whatever you play on, and you want to be able to do certain things, if there's the player market, then you can also do trades via the companion app. Things of that nature would just be really, really cool to me. And I just think it would be super awesome to be able to access that outside of just being at your system somewhere else, especially if there's certain drops, the store, things like that that have a time frame on them where you need to get this done in a certain amount of time. That would just be really, really cool in my opinion. So that's it. Those are the 5 things that I think Arc Raiders should add that would overall change the game in the best way possible. Again, not taking away from the game. It's awesome. It was a $40 game. They've done a beautiful job with it. If they don't add any of these things, I wouldn't be upset by any means. I just think they'd be really cool additions, and that's kind of my attitude towards this. Again, not upset with the game that I got by any means. I love it. But these are the 5 things that I think would be super, super beneficial to the game and just be more fun as a player, things that I would love to see. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments below what some of your ideas are, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more Arc Raiders content.